Hey guys, welcome back to Busted Built. Today we're working on 2021 Chevrolet Equinox all-wheel drive. It's got no all-wheel drive at the moment, and so that's what we're here to take a peek at. Gonna get a code scan right away and see what's going on. So here, using the Think Tool Pros, went ahead and got a diagnostic plan here, scanned all the modules. Not gonna be worried about any of this garbage. I got no complaints from the customer for any of this, and I'm not a dealership, so none of this is my responsibility. Go through here. And right here in the rear drive control module, differential oil pump motor, CO407-02, shorted to ground. So let's get this thing up in the air and see what's happening with it. Alright, and I skipped ahead just a hair here, and I already saw the problem as soon as I was under here, and so I'll bring you guys in now. But this harness right here was rubbing up on the body. And so I'll zoom you in and you can see exactly what I'm talking about here. Alright. And right there, right there is where that harness was rubbing on the body. You can see those two little spots where the paint's worn off. Sure enough, and then, let me back you out just a hair. See if I can weasel my hand in here and we'll look at this harness. And then this harness here, right there on that, boom, shakalaka, right there, shorted to ground. And so this is just a poor outfit on this whole thing here. If we back out just a little bit, I've got the differential dropped. So right here you can see this is the bolt that holds it there. Over here be the bolt that holds it there. So it's down about 1 inch or so. So I can weasel my hand up in there. That connector sits straight up and down out of that module, and the wires just crush right into the body. So this is a very poor GM design here. I don't know what they're gonna do about this long term, but I guess I better get good at fixing these babies, huh? So anyways, but this is pretty cool because this is just a little stepper harness that goes from the module down to the pump motor here. And so I'm just going to be able to unplug it on both ends, take this over to the bench and fix it, and then be done with it. So that's going to be pretty cool that way around. Let me pull this thing out of here real quick and we'll get you a better shot of everything. Alright, here we got this piece of harness out of here. You can really see that now. So I don't think that's bad enough that I'm actually going to have to do anything with it, like cut it and solder it back together or anything. I'll just put some moisture tape on that and seal it right up and be right as rain. So, but it's still convenient that you can pull this harness right out, get a good look at it, make sure everything's as it should be or as it shouldn't be, and repairs necessary. So get some moisture tape on this. That electrical sealant works like magic too. It's just like got tar in it, so it like sticks to itself, around itself, and just totally encapsulates any if you got an open wire like that. As long as there's not a bunch of moisture and corrosion in that connection yet where it's going to fail down the road. That stuff right there is a great repair otherwise. So anyways, we get this taped up now and then back in. Alright, and there we got everything back together. You can't see nothing, just how they want it, but I did put a zip tie on that harness to hold it down away from the body. But you can really see how tight it is up there though. Do a little zoom in here. Oop. But up there where that harness comes out, like I say, it's straight up and it just goes right into the body, just about. So it's pretty silly, but we've done what we can. I see it's not hitting up on the body where the paint was wore off in those same spots. I know you guys can't, so I'm sorry. It's just tight. It's so tight, but let's zoom back in and out. So there we go. But anyways, so we're back together. Let's see if we can clear some codes and get this thing all wheeling now. And we're back in now. Went out and tested it, made sure it was all wheeling, and it sure is. So otherwise, go ahead and scan it again. All good to go. All these modules are green. Hit the diagnostic plan. No DTCs. So everything's good to go. Everything's working. Get this thing back to the customer so he can get back out in the snow and start tearing it up. So appreciate everybody watching. If this video helped you, maybe consider commenting, liking, or even subscribing to the channel. So we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.